Alright guys, welcome back to Atlas. They just dropped some exciting news just a few minutes ago. I was watching Moshman live streaming some Atlas official PvE, and I heard the ding on Discord, and they are coming with warehouses next week, guys. We've got another reading with Bob. If you don't want to read the patch notes and you want them read to you, why not let Bob do it for you? So guys, let's get into this. So yeah, this is on the official page. I'll link it in the description if I remember. If not, tell me and then I'll link it. So we got Captain's Log number 40 warehouse teaser and in-game discussion. I haven't read this yet, so I may butcher it a little bit. Let's find out. Ahoy Pathfinders, our commitment to bringing new features to Atlas continues. Atlas is still in early access. They've reminded us this a few times lately. And we're only in the beginning stages of our developing and renewed Atlas journey. Many changes are incoming and a lot of work is being done behind the scenes. All of your feedback has been very helpful, and we're thankful you're taking this voyage with us as we shape the Atlas experience. Many of you have expressed that you wanted to hear more about our vision as we breathe new life into Atlas. From the highest level, the main efforts are towards making the ocean fun and cleaning up the code. We are putting equal efforts into fixing bugs and rickety systems while we work on new things for you to do on the water. Apart from that, we feel that Atlas suffers from a theming problem. In some aspects, the game tries to be almost a simulation, but in others, there are dragons and hydras. Currently, this creates a bit of an incongruence which we are working to solve. Unifying the theme is one of the broader arcs within the design team. For example, it's fair to say that we want to edge away from being high fantasy World of Warcraft with ships. There are lots of great ideas we are playing with, but nothing that we are able to share at this point. As we get closer to defining our ideas, we'll bring them out onto deck for you guys. Smiley face. One of the bigger changes is new, more optimized system for ships and new types of ships. They mentioned this before. Remember, they announced that they were going to do ships for gold, and then they scrapped the idea after listening to the community feedback. And it's still on the table, it sounds like, but they're going to put it in part of this. Maybe we'll see. This includes the mechanic of buying certain types of ships for gold. We've seen a lot of excitement and feedback around this topic, with many players hoping to find out more info about its current state. Unfortunately, that's all we can say right now. Please know there's a steady stream of content planned, and we're half-timing on that and half-timing on fixing the bugs and cleaning up the code as we navigate towards a 1.0 release. They mentioned this, I think, in the last update, but if they're navigating towards a 1.0 release, that means there's probably a target date on a whiteboard somewhere in their office, and that's exciting for me. The fact that they're spending half their time fixing bugs and cleaning up code, that's good. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. I kind of wish they'd just focus on code hardcore for maybe a month or two and then go to the other content. But I get it, you got to balance new stuff to bring new players into the game instead of just fixing things, which we all know need fixing. A lot of these bigger changes are going to take some time to fully implement, and some of the changes happening now are setting the foundations for that gameplay. Think of them as building blocks. For example, although the farmhouses are indeed a QOL, a quality of life update, it's just the first step in a longer scheme for a new system. Now we're excited to announce the second step, warehouses. What are warehouses, you ask? I don't know. Let's find out. Warehouses will be coming to Atlas next week. Connect warehouses to farmhouses to automatically store the resources you gather. How will the system continue to evolve? You'll have to wait and see. Guys, this was the biggest gripe I heard from people on warehouses who couldn't jump on every day. Was, hey, it's great, it fills up, but it stops. So connecting a warehouse to it to expand the gathering sounds pretty sweet. Please note that farmhouses and warehouses are still in their first iteration. We'll continue to develop and improve them as we look at gameplay and receive player feedback. We're sure you have many questions on how the warehouse itself will function as well. Leave us your questions in the comments section. We'll be going more in depth about warehouses in the patch notes next week. And if you want those patch notes, subscribe here and Reading with Bob will bring them to you. In the meantime, we'd like to share some of the concept art for the warehouses below, so check this out. A pirate warehouse. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about the prefab structures. I mean, it's cool. I like building in this game. I think the building's a lot of fun. I think I don't know of a better way to do it than prefab structures, but, you know, they look pretty cool. They do. They definitely look pretty cool. End-game encounters and experience. We've received a lot of questions about the boss encounters continuing to reward XP. After careful consideration, we'll be leaving it as is for the remainder of Season 4. That means they've already got an end date for Season 4 in mind, I'm guessing. We appreciate the reports that you have all been sending us. Through your feedback, we saw that the problems with the boss encounters were a priority issue that the community wanted addressed. In the process of introducing the fixes, we found that it is a deep rabbit hole of accumulated issues. Unfortunately, it's going to take us some time to finally sort it out. We are a small but dedicated team with big aspirations, and there is a balance that we want to strike when it comes to implementing new features while continuing to work on existing bugs and balances. At this time, we currently do not have the resources to properly approach boss encounters and the myriad of issues surrounding the current state of in-game content. We have therefore come to recognize that it would be better to leave the boss encounters as is while we focus on implementing the next steps of our new system we are currently rolling out. We'll still continue to include other fixes and adjustments as we can, but we will have to apologize for where we have to leave the state of in-game for you now. However, please know that adjustments will be made before the next season wipe. Again, mentioning a season wipe. Guys, this is exciting for me for a lot of different reasons. The fact that they're listening, the fact that they're communicating this often, the fact that they're saying, again, no, guys, we hear you, but we don't have the resources right now to fix that. That's big. That's like big boy pants stuff. So guys, welcome welcome to the Big Boy Pants Club. I'm happy the devs are here and they're talking about this. That is awesome. That's what we want to hear, guys. Respect us and how you communicate with us, which you have done, and we will respect you, and we'll give you more info to help you develop the game. Please note, the zeroing out on some of the in-game XP is temporary. As an early access title, there again they mentioned early access, many things can and will continue to change during development, and your feedback is an integral part of our approach. We are grateful for the reports and feedback we've received thus far, and will continue to look to the community to help guide our actions and improve our processes. Thank you for not only helping us discover these issues, but for the insight you provide us as well. As our first mate, the community, and the support and dedication we receive from you means a lot to us. Happy sailing, Atlas crew. Here again is all the information. Guys, this was edited 2 minutes ago. Warehouses are cool, guys. I'm excited about this. The fact that they're going to attach to farmhouses so that it will store your stuff. I'm curious about the limits. We'll see that in the patch notes next week. But honestly, just this whole communication is crafted so much better than the stuff we've seen in the past. The last couple have been this way, but this one's is even more so. They're talking to us like equals. They're talking to us like they want to show us what's going on. They're admitting they don't have the resources for stuff. There's some psychology here. They throw in early access and they throw in alpha and 1.0 several times in here. So yeah, there's definitely they're definitely reminding us that, hey guys, chill. It's early access still. But yeah, I love the fact that they're telling us what's going on. I love the fact that they recognize the priority for the community and are having to say, hey guys, unfortunately we can't do it right now, but we want to, and it's on our list. The fact that we've got an end date for Season 4, the fact that they've got somewhere on the whiteboard, in my opinion, a release date as they navigate towards a 1.0 release. All of these are good things. All of these are good things. I feel like in the past we were nowhere near this, and yeah, they also mentioned that they're splitting half their time between fixing bugs and adding new content, which I get it. You can't just spend all your time fixing bugs. You'd want to smash your head against the wall. That is no fun for a programmer, I'm sure, fixing somebody else's crap, but you got to do it. We need you to do it, and we appreciate you guys doing it. And that adding extra content and adding more content in as well is good stuff. I don't know, how do you guys feel about the fact that they said they wanted to go away from more of a fantasy style, which they talked about here, and move more, they didn't say where they wanted to go to, but if you move away from fantasy, I guess you're moving more towards reality. There's lots of great ideas they're playing with, but nothing we're able at this point to tell us about. So I think I like that. I think I like that. I don't know that I love flying dragons with pirate ships. That's too OP. Some of the stuff, if they really want us to do pirate ships, they've got to make those the best thing in the game. So hopefully we'll see more of that. I'm excited about the bug fixes and the warehouses and everything we got going. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you want to hear more about Atlas as soon as it comes out, subscribe to my channel, Survival Bob. And yeah, guys, we will see you next time in Reading with Bob. And hey, who knows? I feel like maybe I should start playing Atlas again and recording some videos. I am getting excited about what they're doing, and hopefully you guys are too. Let me know in the comments down below. We'll see you next time, guys. And remember, if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And let's see. If you're going to get a farmhouse, make sure you attach a warehouse to it. It seems like a good idea, right? Yeah, I think so. We'll see you next time.